Hello there and welcome to the live. As you can see, I have a new book in the background. This one is called In Arabic, I'm Iraqi, and it's an Arabic workbook for students who have studied the alphabet and want to move on to a higher level, working on paragraphs about themselves. So this is to talk about yourself, your family, your hobbies, your friends. Talk about them, write about them. The book is accompanied by a series of audios on my podcast. So check it out on Amazon. And today we're talking about introducing yourself. And if you would like to join me here, we will have a Zoom lesson after this live. This live is about 15 minutes long, and then we'll have a Zoom lesson where you get a chance to introduce yourself in Arabic or English or French or Spanish, and I will help you with that. So to introduce yourself, you usually start by saying your name, and in Arabic, how would you say that? You want to type that in the chat? You can if you want. I'll give you a couple of minutes. And you say, Ismi, my name is so-and-so. So for myself, I would say, Ismi Suraya. My name is Suraya. Notice that there is no verb to be in Arabic when we have an equational sentence, like something is something, there is no is. We just say, my name, Suraya. So Ismi Suraya, and then maybe you want to say where you're from. So you say, أنا من, and then you give your country. So I would say أنا من الجزائر. أنا من الجزائر. You can also, instead of saying I am from and then giving the country, you can say you are Algerian or American or French or Lebanese, and then you choose the adjective form and you say جزائرية. So for myself, it will be جزائرية. Usually to make the adjective form, you take the noun and you add I at the end. And أنا جزائرية, I'm Algerian. Of course, you will not say الجزائرية unless you're trying to say I'm the Algerian lady, blah, 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 that you saw the other day. So if it's already known, then you say أنا الجزائرية. But in this case, you just say أنا جزائرية. What else? Let me see, 1 second. Then maybe you want to say where you live. So you can say أعيش في or أسكن في. Now, what is the difference between these two? أعيش refers to, in general, the place where you live. It's kind of like a vivre or vivir. Vivre in French, vivir in Spanish, if you're familiar with those languages. If you say أسكن, you are actually referring to the place where you live, the apartment or the house, the home. البيت أو الشقة. So it's أسكن في, and then you can say what town or city you live in. So you can say أسكن. So I can say أسكن في مدينة صغيرة شمال مدينة نيويورك, which means I live in a small town north of the city of New York, Medinat, New York. And then what else? Maybe you can tell people whether you're married or not. You can say, I can say, أنا متزوجة. Notice that is the feminine form. It has a ta marbuta at the end. And ta marbuta is always preceded by a short vowel, a, fatha. That's why you say متزوجة. So what would you say in the masculine? Do you want to type that in the chat? If you're a man, how do you say I am married? You say أنا متزوج without the a, without the ta marbuta. Very good. أنا متزوج. And then what if you're not married? Then what do you say? You say أنا عازب or أعزب. For masculine, and for feminine, you say عازبة with the ta marbuta or عزباء. that one has an irregular feminine plural, feminine form. So for عازب, for unmarried, you say عازب in the masculine, or أعزب, and in the feminine you say عازبة or عزباء, irregular feminine form. What else? If you're married, you may have children, and so you can say لي, for myself, I'll say لي ثلاثة أولاد. I have 3, and notice we say أولاد, which is the plural of ولد. So in fact, we say I have 3 boys to say I have 3 kids, or 3 children. So لي ثلاثة أولاد. Notice how the word ثلاثة is feminine because ولد is masculine. Between 3 and 10, the number and noun have to be opposite in gender. So if your noun is masculine, like in this case, your number will be feminine. ثلاثة أولاد. And if you are talking about something feminine, then you will your number will be masculine. You'll have to drop the تمربوطة. So if I had 3 girls, I would say لي 3 بنات, because بنت is feminine. So ثلاثة loses the تمربوطة. So لي 3 أولاد. And now I need to specify whether they are boys or girls, right? Because if I say 3 kids, we don't know. لي ولدان وبنت. ولد is the singular. The dual is ولدان, 2 boys. لي ولدان وبنت. By the way, instead of saying أولاد, you may want to choose a neutral word like أطفال. أطفال is really the word for children. طفل is a child and أطفال is children. However, when you say طفل, you're referring to a child, and if your kids are grown-ups, it's more appropriate to just say أولاد because they're not necessarily kids. Okay, so we've come to the end of our live. I will put the link to the Zoom lesson in the chat, and you can join me in Zoom for a session where we can practice talking about ourselves in Arabic, English, French, or Spanish. You are welcome. I'll be helping you with that. Let me get that link.